Welcome. Okay, great. Good. Okay, great. So welcome. Happy Saturday. I don't know where you are, but where I am, my thing says nine. Hi, Corey and Ricky and Kathy and Susie and Jennifer. Yeah, happy to see you all here. And um, where I am, my thermometer says 95 degrees outside. It could be hot, warmer than it really is. I don't know. And so it's a pretty hot day. The weather has heated up. We're in the summertime. Okay, so I'm going to start off. I have some songs today. Some of them are. Whoops! A deer just ran past my window. He's moving pretty quickly. Someone must have scared him. Okay, we invite him to the show. Or her. Actually, it's a her. Yeah, that deer was 10 feet away from where I'm sitting. Maybe 15. Right out the window. Okay, so the first song, I usually start off with a traditional song. This one feels traditional, but it's really not that old. It's a folk song from the folk revival of the 60s. It's called 500 Miles. It's made popular by Peter, Paul, and Mary, but written by Hedy West. I'll tell more about that after. Here we go. If you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles. You can hear that whistle blow, 100 miles. Lord, I'm one, Lord, I'm two, Lord, I'm three, Lord, I'm four, Lord, I'm 500 miles away from home. 500 miles, 500 miles, 500 miles, 500 miles. Lord, I'm 500 miles away from home. Not a shirt on my back, not a penny to my name. Lord, I can't go home this away, this away, this away, this away, this away. Lord, I can't go home this away, this away, this away, this away, this away. Lord, I can't go home this away. If you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear that whistle blow, 100 miles. Okay, so that's a song written by Hedy West and made popular mostly by Peter, Paul, and Mary, but I did some research on it. There was a guy who did a kind of a country version. His name is, I think, Bobby Bear or something like that. And he had a good success with that, but I never heard about that one. Okay. And also the arrangement that Peter, Paul, and Mary did was based on a track by the group called the Journeymen, or like that. Yeah. That's an interesting group too. So thank you for the tips and everything. I hope you guys like that song. let me look at the chat, see if there's anything. Yeah, it's a sad song and a train song, so it meets the qualifications. And I think this lady, Hedy West, come from Appalachia, and I think really she drew on some old traditions. In her original version, she plays it with a banjo. So I think it qualifies as a kind of a traditional kind of song. That's my opinion, anyway. Okay, next song. I was trying to sing that song before, but in the key of C, I had a little bit of trouble with the chords and some other problems with it, and so in the key of G it works for me. So happy to do it for you. I'm glad you liked it. Next one is a song that I did not so long ago here, but I'm doing it again because I'm working on a new album, so I'm starting the recording work now, and this is a song which I recorded this week. Yeah, you can hear Hedy West. Look it up. You'll hear her on the banjo. So this is from the new album. This is one of the homemade. My new album has a dichotomy. Some are homemade tracks, some are more well produced. This is going to be one of the homemade tracks. So here we go. It's called "Bring About a Better Day," and this is based on a query or a conversation which I had with someone online who's confused about religion and his belief because he was brought up in a certain traditional way, and now he's learning new things, and he feels, really a clash in his mind about what's right and what's not right and all that. So I wrote what I think is my opinion on this. So I hope you guys like it. God don't care what color skin you have. God don't care just how you pray. God don't care what passport you're carrying. God don't care where you stay. All God knows is your pure soul. He wants to see you happy and whole. To serve all beings come what may, and bring about a better day. God don't care where all your folks came from. God don't care how much wealth you own. God don't care what emblem you're wearing. God don't care if you're well known. All God knows is your pure soul. He wants to see you happy and whole. To serve all beings come what may, bring about a better day. God don't care which prophet you follow. God don't care what scripture you read. God don't care just what you believe in, 'cause God don't belong to any creed. All God knows is your pure soul. He wants to see you happy and whole. So will beings come what may, and bring about a better day. You gotta bring about a better day. You're gonna bring about that better day. Let's bring about a better day. So I hope that resonated with some of you guys. Yeah. A better day. We have to do that. That's really the main thing. Oh, my friend Josh is here. Yeah, and Josh is helping me on this song. He's going to be doing some guitar part, hopefully, and also we have his whole family take part in this song. This is a homemade song called "Bring About a Better Day." I'm glad you came in time for this one. Yeah. Okay. Josh and Angie, also known as Ocean, and we welcome Jennifer's here. This is her second time here. Great. So invite your friends, bring some more people, have some good fun here. So that was "Bring About a Better Day." and think about it. Because these superficial things which people fight of, they don't mean anything. They don't mean anything. Next one, we're going to do an old favorite. So this is like, I announced traditionals, originals, and classics. So here's a classic which I haven't done in a while. I was going to wait for one of my friends I'm waiting for Road King to come in, because this is a song that he used to like me to, when I used to do it on sessions and on Twitch. It's Take Me Home Country Roads by John Denver. So it's a classic, and you can sing along with it, yeah, because you know it. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountain, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, straight into Florida. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio remind me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Now everyone sing. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads, take me home, down country roads, take me home, down country roads. Okay, I did that without my effects on. My little bit of the reverb was not on, but I hope that was okay for you guys. Yeah, thank you for the tips. There's a veritable waterfall there. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Paul lives on a country road. That's pretty good. I live in the country kind of too. Just deer outside the window. Yeah. Oh, Albany, Indiana. Yeah, I looked it up. So thank you, Ricky, for the applause, and thank for the emojis, Paul. Yeah. And Susie for the applause. So really thank you all for coming here and being part of it. So now you're going to get a treat. Now, I hope a treat. I don't know. It's the it's a new song, so new that I haven't even shown it to anybody yet. Usually I have one friend, one of my songwriting friends or musician friends. I usually, when I get a new song, I show it to him. I make a thing on my phone, just a demo on the phone. Then I send it to him. And then I said, yeah, is it okay? But I didn't do that. So you guys have to be the ones who tell me if it's okay or not. Okay, but this is based on a very deep philosophical concept. But I express it in a 2-minute song. It's called What's It Going to Be? So here's the concept. The concept is that humans are different from the other animals and beings in this world because we have more choice about what's going to happen to us. Other ones, like, they live and die. I'll explain more after the song. But we have more choice, so we have to really be careful. So this is called What's It Going to Be? And this time you'll have reverb at least, but I'm not sure if this is okay or not, so let me know. Even I don't know if I remember how to sing it. I'll do my best. Okay, here we go. We can go up, or we can go down. Depends on you, depends on me. Don't sit around with a silly frown. It's time to make a choice. What's it gonna be? Birds in the trees, the fish in the sea. Don't get this chance like human beings. But pedal to the gas and move ahead. Don't hit reverse, go forward instead. Life is precious, don't you see? You can't let it slip right by. Got some time, go figure it out. So come on now, what's it gonna be? We can go up, or we can go down. Depends on you, depends on me. Don't sit around with a silly frown. Time to make a choice. What's it gonna be? One more time. We can go up, or we can go down. Depends on you, depends on me. Don't sit around with a silly frown. It's time to make a choice. What's it gonna be? We gotta make your choice. What's it gonna be? Let's make our choice. What's it gonna be? So what's it gonna be? Okay, I see that you liked it. Okay, I hope it. So I'll keep it. Should I keep this song or not? Okay, Kathy loved it, so we keep it. Okay, this is better than listening to my friend. So now here's the thing. Suppose, let's say, there's a lizard, okay? And the lizard dies. Now, according to the yogis, every living being has a soul, a spark, a consciousness, and that spark gets born again in another entity. So the lizard is not going to go backwards and become a protozoa or something, a less creature, an insect. The lizard maybe will become a mouse. Could be. I don't know the exact order of how these things work. But human beings, this is interesting. When we reach our human stage, we have the power to go in reverse. Have you ever seen a person, you say, oh, he eats like a pig, and sometimes people live like a pig, they act like a pig, they are, they could become one. But humans, that we can go in reverse or we can accelerate and we can become godlike. That's what the yogis believe. I don't know if everyone will believe that. But anyway, that's what this song is about. It's a little song. Yeah. So think about it. You don't have to believe it, but you can think about it. Anyway, it's just a song. Okay, next song is special song. I've been trying to learn, actually I tried to learn it in 1968. And I learned a really cool version with a modulation and all that, but then I forgot it. I don't know how I did it then. I was having trouble with the bar chord, that's why I gave up on the modulation. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this is called On Broadway, and I first heard it done by the Drifters in 1963. And the reason why we're doing this song is that one of the writers of it just passed away. Her name was Cynthia Weil. And sometimes you don't know the name of the writers of these famous songs. So Cynthia Weil was part of the songwriting team with her husband, Barry Mann. And they used to work in Manhattan in a place called the Brill Building. And this is where Carole King and Neil Diamond and Paul Sedaka, Neil Sedaka, and all these guys used to hang out and write songs for people. So she was one of the co-writers of this song with her husband, and also Mike Lieber and Jerry Stoller, they were the guys who wrote Hound Dog. But anyway, this is her, Cynthia Weil. She was the lyricist, so she's the main lyricist of this song. And her husband used to play the piano and write the music. So we're going to do On Broadway. But I can't do all the background parts of the Drifters where they go, on Broadway. You have to do that. Okay? I won't try. They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. They say there's always magic in the air. But when you're walking down the street and you ain't had enough to eat, the glitter runs right off and you're nowhere. They say the girls are something else on Broadway, but looking at them just gives me the blues. 'Cause how you gonna make some time when all you've got is one thin dime? And one thin dime won't even shine your shoes on Broadway, on Broadway. Oh, they say that I won't last too long on Broadway. I'll catch a Greyhound bus on home, they all say. But oh, they're dead wrong, I know they are, 'cause I can play this here guitar. And I won't quit till I'm a star. Oh, they're dead wrong, I know they are, 'cause I can play this here guitar. I won't quit till I'm a star. Broadway, on Broadway, on Broadway. Okay, so that's how, thank you, Ricky, thank you. So that's how a tribute to Cynthia Weil, who passed away just yesterday, I believe. She was 82 years old. So we're losing some of the people who, the founders of rock and roll, yeah. So she was one of the ones who you don't know unless you read the records labels and you see who the writers. But they did a lot behind the scenes, those people. Okay, next we come to another section of the show. We're doing a song that I wrote. It's called "It's the System." And I was hoping my friend Road King would be here because this is a song that he likes. That's why one of the reasons why it's in the set. But another reason why it's in the set was that I teach meditation. That's my main job. And one day, recently, one of the people came who's learning meditation. She said, "Yeah, I heard one of your songs on YouTube. It says there's a line in it, 'Try me for treason.'" So I couldn't remember actually which song it was. Then after she left, now I know. So it's called "It's the System." It's the system. And if you sang the song in the 1950s, you would be maybe charged for treason. Early 50s. Everybody's wondering why the poor are growing poorer. Politicians say they're giving more and more. People scratch their heads, they're looking for a reason. They tell you the answer, they may try me for treason. It's the system, people. It's the system, people. It's the system, people. It's the system, people. Tweedledee is running for election. Tweedledum says give us some protection. Nobody's getting to the root of the problem. They're running around in circles without a solution. It's the system, people. It's the system, people. It's the system, people. It's the system, people. We're traveling together, a tiny green planet. Continue like this, putting nothing left on it. It's time to stop the plunder, greed and looting. It's time for some healing, some sharing and some caring. It's the system, people. It's the system, people. It's the system, people. It's the system, people. They talk about raising the poor from the gutter. But take a look around you at the fat cat's clutter. They live without his Rolls Royce, luxury toys. There be enough for all the girls and boys. It's the system, people. It's the system, people. It's the system, people. It's the system, people, yeah. It's the system. Yeah, I said that it's a tiny green planet, but it's really a blue planet. Yeah, it's really, they say we're a blue dot. But anyway, I said we're a tiny green, because when we look around here, we see green, we don't see blue. Of course, if you live by the ocean, maybe you might call it a blue planet. I call it a green planet. Thanks for the tips. Thanks for the applause. Thank you so much. The chat. Okay. It's the system. Anyway. Okay. Not much to say. I'll look at it more later. Okay. Okay, next, what do we got next? Next we have a song which you don't get because it's one of the Bengali songs. So I had to reach over to get the meaning of it, to read the meaning to you guys. So this is a song called Nayane Mamata Bora. And it's one of these songs, these are a collection of 5,000. These songs, really they're like songs to God, basically. That's what they're all about. So here's one. And also the idea here in many of these songs, God is addressed as the unknown traveler. Because God comes as an unknown traveler. You don't even realize. It's not like he makes a big appearance and, and the lights go on and the cameras. No. He just sneaks in there. It's an unknown traveler. Lo, there comes the unknown traveler. His eyes revealing limitless compassion. His smile showering radiant pearls. My heart trembles in awe. How overwhelming is his presence. Who is he who produced such overpowering bliss in me? My mind longs to gaze upon him always, yet in shyness and fear I dare not. Where does such incomparable sweetness lie hidden? So that's the song, and I'm going to place it up on the lyrics there. But written big. Okay, so Nayane Mamata Bora. I hope you like it. Here we go. Taine Mamatabora. Thank you, Ricky. Thanks so much. Susie, thank you for your appreciation. And thank you, Kathy. So anyway, all the credit goes to Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar, who wrote the song. I'm just doing it. I was having a little bit of trouble in the rhythm because the Indian rhythms, they use tabla and all this, so I'm just trying to adapt it. Okay, next song is a song, as Ricky once said, was a set without a Bob Dylan song, so I have one here. It's called The Times They Are A-Changin'. I know that Paul doesn't like his voice. I love his younger voice. I thought it was worked. I don't like his older voice. After 1990, his voice got shot. So somehow, I don't. Some people dig it. They say it has a lot of character and stuff. But I don't go for it. But the songs are great, and this song is one of his classics. So this is a folk. This qualifies as a classic, a folk classic. The times they are changing. Oh, so it's on, and the wheelbarrows, it's okay. Come gather around, people, wherever you roam. Look at the waters around you have grown. Accept that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming and sink like a stone. For the times they are changing. Writers, critics, who prophesize with your pen. Keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. Don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin. No telling who that is naming. Cross the years and now we'll be waiting to win. For the times they are a-changing. Senators, congressmen, raising the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hole. It's he that gets hurt, and he that has stalled. There's a battle outside and it's raging. It'll cinch in your windows and rattle your walls. For the times they are a-changing. Mothers, fathers throughout the land, don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. The old world is rapidly aging, so get out of the youth if you can't bring your head. For the times they are changing. times they are changing. Okay, he's got singing harmony there. Good. Good for you guys. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you another thing for the tips. Another thing which I've been doing, and so many songs I'm practicing for. I have 2 gigs this week at nursing homes, basically, senior citizen centers. So I have to dust. They like some of the old songs. I like that. Actually, I go well in an older crowd. so they're an older crowd, definitely. So, but they remember some of the pop songs. And last time I did "Blowing in the Wind" at one place, and even I did it twice. They made me do it twice. So I do some of my original songs with them. Yeah. And, yeah, we have a lot of fun. Okay. Next song is another one of my didactic songs. It has a message in it, but of course the message, I didn't make it up, is based on a poet who lived more than 500 years ago. His name was Tulsi Das. And Tulsi Das once wrote a little poem in Bengali, and he said something like this. He said, "Oh, Tulsi," and in those days they used to they would mention their name. Those poets used to always mention their name in the poem. "Oh, Tulsi, when you came into this world, you came crying, and everybody around you was smiling and happy. They're happy to see a new member of their society. But you were crying." So Tulsi said, "Yes, but we should live our life in such a way that when we leave this world, we leave with a smile, and the other people around us, maybe they're crying. So we should turn it around. And the way to turn it around is by how you live your life." So that's why it's a very, very important song. It's called "One Fine Day." It's not the same "One Fine Day" as Carole King wrote, but it's the "One Fine Day" of this song. So I hope you like it. I've done it before, but it's never. The message is something we should remember it and think about it every day. I came to this world one fine day, one fine day, one fine day. I came with a cry as the others smiled. One fine day, one fine day. One fine day, one fine day, one fine day. I came with a cry. I started to learn the lessons of life. One fine day, one fine day. I learned how to give with all of my might. One fine day, one fine day. One fine day, one fine day. One fine day, I learned how to give. I gave what I could to all that I could. One fine day, one fine day. I tried to do good for as long as I could. One fine day, one fine day. One fine day, one fine day. One fine day, I gave what I could. One fine day, one fine day. One fine day, I gave what I could. I'm gonna extend the show. One fine day, one fine day, one fine day. I'm gonna leave this world one fine day, one fine day, one fine day. I'm gonna leave with a smile, let the others cry. One fine day, one fine day, one fine day, one fine day, one fine day. I'm gonna leave with a smile. One fine day, one fine day, one fine day, I'm gonna leave with a smile. One fine day, one fine day, one fine day, I'm gonna go with a smile. So that's the way we should live our life. And I had to interrupt because that button came on, so I think we're okay for, we should be okay for another 8 minutes maybe. Oh, Janice is here. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, she couldn't get logged in. Thanks for coming. But I still, I'm not Doreen, it's Janice, I believe. But who is Doreen? That's what I'd like to know. If anyone lets me know, that would be great. Okay, we have a classic. So we do originals, traditionals, and classics. Here's a classic. Oh, Doreen is in the song. Okay. Doreen is in the song. There's so many girls in the songs. Okay, here's a Joni Mitchell classic. Ecological classic. Put up a parking lot in the Pink Hotel. You're taking a swing in the hotspot. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you got till it's gone. Make paradise and put up a parking lot. Oh, they took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. And they charge all the people $1.50 just to see 'em. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you got till it's gone. Make paradise and put up a parking lot. Now hey, farmer, put away the DDT now. Give me spots on my apples, give me the birds and the bees. Please don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you got till it's gone. Hey, paradise, put up a parking lot. Last night, I heard the screen go slam, and a big yellow taxi took away my friend Sam. Don't always seem to go, don't know what you got till it's gone. Make paradise and put up a parking lot. Make paradise, put up a parking lot. Make paradise, put up a parking lot. Yeah, make paradise, put up a parking lot. Okay. I'm sweating because I'm still not sure of this yet. I got the 5 minutes, so that's cool. We have the time. So in this time, I want to thank everybody, and Corina, and Josh, and Susie, and Ricky, and Kathy, and all the people that are here, Jennifer, and Janice, and I really thank you so much. And thank you so much for coming. And I know sometimes it's hard, these technology things that don't work. You try something, and you get funneled by it. Used to work yesterday, today it doesn't work. We don't know. We don't know the reason for these things. But anyway, coming is great. So that's all. I want to thank you so much for, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And thank you for sharing some of it with me. That's really, I really appreciate that. So you're like a little family for me here to come on once a week. So we're going to close it out with Nam Kevalam, And Baba Nam Kevalam is a song of love. Only the name of that love. Only that love. Only love should be in our heart. Baba Nam Kevalam. It's a shorthand. It's a mantra. So think about that. Sing about it. And we'll go out with that. And I will also give you my yoga greeting, the namaskar. I greet you with my mind and all the love and cordiality of my heart. And so thanks so much, really, for all your tips and appreciation and attendance. That's the main thing. So here we go.